It's 3 in the morning. Your brain won't shut up, replaying conversations, analyzing every mistake, creating disasters that haven't happened. Overthinking is stealing your peace, your sleep, your life. The Stoics dealt with this 2,000 years ago. They had a simple system, not to stop thinking, to stop the spiral. I'm about to show you exactly how it works. Welcome back to Stoic Pathways. Today I'm teaching you the Stoic way to stop overthinking. This isn't about positive thinking or distraction. It's about cutting the cycle at its root. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus were all overthinkers. They developed 3 techniques that actually work. Here they are. Let's begin. Technique 1. Distinguish between useful and useless thoughts. Here's the problem with overthinking. You treat all thoughts as equally important, but they're not. Most thoughts are mental noise. They serve no purpose. They solve nothing. They just loop. The Stoics learned to filter. Ask one question: is this thought useful? Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." Notice what he's saying. You're choosing to keep thinking about this. Is that choice serving you? Here's the test. When a thought appears, ask, "Can I do something about this right now?" If yes, do it. Stop thinking and start acting. Action kills overthinking. If not, the thought is useless. Let it go. You're not suppressing it. You're just not feeding it energy. Seneca practiced this ruthlessly. He'd catch himself spiraling and ask, "Am I solving a problem or just suffering twice?" If you're replaying yesterday's conversation, you're suffering about the past. Can you change it? No. Useless thoughts. If you're imagining tomorrow's disaster, you're suffering about the future. Can you control it right now? No. Useless thoughts. The practice? Set a timer. 5 minutes. Think about your problem. Actively problem solve. When the timer ends, stop. If you haven't found a solution in 5 minutes, more thinking won't help. You're just looping. Move on. Technique 2. Accept that most worries never happen. Here's what overthinkers do. They imagine the worst-case scenario, then treat it like it's real. They suffer from disasters that exist only in their minds. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." He didn't say sometimes. He said we suffer more imagining things than experiencing them. Think about your biggest worry from last year, the thing that kept you up at night. Did it happen? Probably not. And if it did happen, was it as bad as you imagined? Probably not. Epictetus taught, "There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so." Your worry isn't about reality. It's about your imagination of reality. The Stoics practiced something radical. They accepted uncertainty. You don't know what will happen? You never did? You never will. Your overthinking is an attempt to control the uncontrollable. It's like trying to hold water in your fist. The tighter you squeeze, the more it escapes. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Confine yourself to the present. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, just now. Right now, in this moment, are you okay? Not hypothetically. Actually, right now." The answer is almost always yes. Your suffering is about imagination, not reality. Here's the practice. When you catch yourself worrying, ask, "Is this happening right now?" If no, you're overthinking. Come back to the present. What's real? What's here? What's now? That's all you have. That's all you ever have. The rest is imagination. Technique 3. Schedule your overthinking. This sounds counterintuitive, but it works. You can't stop overthinking by force. The more you fight it, the stronger it gets. So the Stoics did something clever. They scheduled it, gave it a time and place, then left it there. Here's how it works. Pick a time. Say 5 p.m. That's your overthinking hour. When a worry pops up during the day, don't fight it. Just say, "I'll think about this at 5. Write it down if you need to. Then return to what you're doing. You're not suppressing the thought. You're postponing it. What happens? One of 2 things. Either the thought isn't important, so by 5 p.m. you've forgotten it. Or it is important, and you can deal with it during your scheduled time. Either way, you're not spiraling all day. You've contained it. Seneca did this with his evening review. He'd set aside time to reflect on his day, what went wrong, what could improve, but he did it intentionally, at a specific time, not randomly throughout the day. This gave his mind permission to stop processing constantly. The practice? Get a journal. When you start overthinking, write down the thought. I'll deal with this at my thinking time. Then close the journal. Your brain will relax because it knows you won't forget. You've captured it. You can let it go until the scheduled time. Most thoughts won't even make it to the scheduled time. They were never important. They were just mental noise your brain generated. By scheduling, you separate signal from noise. Real problems get addressed. Mental loops get starved. So those are the 3 Stoic techniques to stop overthinking. Ask if the thought is useful. Accept that most worries never happen. Schedule your overthinking. These work because they target the root. Overthinking isn't about the thoughts themselves. It's about your relationship with thoughts. You're treating every thought as truth, as important, as requiring immediate attention. The Stoics knew better. Thoughts are just thoughts, not facts, not commands, just mental events. You can observe them without obeying them. Watch them appear, watch them disappear. Don't grab onto them, don't fight them, just watch. Marcus Aurelius overthought constantly. He was an emperor making life and death decisions, but he learned to step back from his mind, to see thoughts as clouds passing through the sky, present but not permanent, visible but not solid, there but not true. Here's your challenge. Try one technique today. When you catch yourself overthinking, ask, is this useful? Or is this happening now? Or can this wait until my thinking time? Just one technique, one time. See what happens. Then come back and tell me which one worked best. If you want more Stoic tools for handling your mind, subscribe to Stoic Pathways. Hit the bell. We make ancient philosophy practical. Now go practice. Your brain is a tool. Time to learn how to use it instead of letting it use you.